y'all. Welcome to Evolving Nine Soul. I'm back with the message for my divine lovies, my divine feminines and masculines. Take the messages that resonate and leave the rest behind. Do not try to make a message fit where it does not fit. Keep in mind that energies are interchangeable. He could be a she and a she could be a he. So if you see he on my card, suggest the energy. If you see she on my card, suggest the energy to suit your situation. So I definitely get twin flames here, okay? And this is between your bloodline and your person's bloodline with blood ties here. Okay. So they trying to take out your royal bloodline, which is an illusion because they're not going to do that. With you're lucky your family is still living here. Okay. So because you are shining bright and you are in that star energy, they testing your gangster. Your enemies see you as one big science experiment in a lab that they are constantly testing out. Okay? So with invasion here, because you know they be invading us, trying to take over your energy, your mind, body, and spirit. Alright? So this main dark sinister witch here be holding seances, okay? Conjuring spirits of the living and the dead, okay? So they can team up against you to target you. So I definitely get seances here, okay? See, you're so powerful, they recruit people to take you down, but they can't. They come against you in numbers. That's how powerful you are. They can't, though. They can't take you down. All right. These people want control emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and physically, but they will not get this control. Okay. These people are losing control or they have lost control. For me, I get they have lost control. Okay. See, with too nosy here, these people carry the spirit of nosiness. Not only do they invade your energy, okay, trying to take over your mind, body, and spirit, but they illegally surveillance you, okay, with invasion of privacy. They all up in your personal business, all up in your space. Okay, even abusing divination and looking into areas of your life, your love, family, health, career, and your finances. Okay, they just so damn nosy, can't mind their business. That's why they taking you through spiritual warfare, because they know what's coming towards you. They know you about to receive blessings. You know, they know that you about to have this breakthrough. That's exactly what it is. Okay, so while invading you, they attempting to speak in codes. So you can't figure out what they are doing, okay? But 9 times out of 10, you pick up on it. You know exactly what they are doing. All right? See, they study your weaknesses. They will sit there all day and look for your weaknesses to target. These are co-signers here. People who want to co-sign with you and your person. A bunch of instigators. Okay? That's definitely what I get from this. They are a bunch of instigators. Okay? Also abusers. Verbal abusers, spiritual abusers, emotional abusers, mental abusers, physical abusers. Okay, these people, they are within the spirit of man. These people of the flesh, okay? These people are not divine. They are of the flesh. And they are narrow-minded with one-track mind here, okay? They see something straightforward, okay? They don't look at things from many perspectives. They choose to stay in this mindset, okay? They have tunnel vision. And that's it. First thing they're going to say is you have a higher mind. But like I said, they choose to stay in this mindset. This one-track mind mindset. This is their choice. Okay, I get agendas here. Agendas. So, let me tell y'all something. This is real funny though. So they think you stubborn because you won't give them your birthright. It's your birthright. Why the fuck you won't give them your birthright? That don't even make sense. That don't even make no type of sense. Please, please make it make sense. Yes. Yes. Please make it make sense, because it don't even make sense. You're stubborn because you won't give up. You won't give up on your blessings, the love of your life. The love of your life have your inheritance. The fact that these motherfuckers owe you, and they will pay you back all your money that they owe you. They see you as stubborn. It is your birthright. You are privileged. You just won't give up. She's so stubborn. That's what I always heard energetically. Just because of this, the birthright. These people feel like you only want the fame and the fortune. That's what they want. Just the fame and the fortune, because they wish that they had your birthright, and they're not going to have your birthright. They're not. Okay? So I get in November here, okay? Your birthday could be in November. I pick up on Scorpion energy here, okay? Something happened in November. Something is about to happen in November. I also get Leo energy here. So it's definitely some fire signs in your energy here, okay, that I'm picking up on. Like I said, Leo to be exact, okay? It doesn't matter the placement, rising, sun sign, moon sign, Venus, Mercury, Mars, wherever it's at. But it is Leos in your energy, okay? Could be Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, okay? But I'm picking up on Leo here, okay? Why do they target you? It's jealousy. You're a powerful divine being with soul that carry light. So they jealous of that, okay? And these people do got a personal problem. They got a personal problem. They can't stand you because they can't stand themselves, okay? It's not you. You're not the problem. They're the problem. They trying to make it seem like you the problem, but you ain't the problem. It's them, okay? Their admiration turns into hate, jealousy. They have a personal problem. It don't have nothing to do with you, okay? See, you highly intuitive here, okay? And they feel like you go hard and that you have balls because they can't silence you, okay? They tried numerous of times to silence you, or trying numerous of times to silence you, and they can't silence you. They can't shut you up. I guess you're supposed to be scared, because they taking you through spiritual warfare. You're supposed to be like, oh shit, let me be quiet, because I don't want them to target me. No, we're not doing that shit. See, we're not doing that. Because then they're going to feel like they got this control here. And they don't have control over on us. Okay? They don't have no type of control. So no. And then I heard now, this girl go hard. See what I'm saying? They repeat the same thing over and over and over and over again. Like you supposed to shut up because they want you to shut up. You supposed to go silent because they want you to go silent. You're not doing what they say. The fuck? Then they questioning how come. You have a lot of people questioning you for doing the divine's will. How come? How come things are not working in my favor? Let's see, because you're criminals. And you're trying to take the divine's birthright that's meant for the divine. They are not blessed and highly favored. They are not anointed, okay? You are. We are. And then they want to question it because they want to keep things karmic. They don't want no type of healing to occur. They want to keep things toxic. So what I'm basically getting is they want to have their cake and eat it too. And it's not going to work like that because they don't want to put in the work. They don't want to put in the work to face themselves. They don't want to take accountability for their actions. They don't want to heal. And they're going to question how come. They are criminals. See, you moving forward. You have people who regret losing you. Yeah. People are intrigued by you. They never met someone so divine. Looking at pictures from your past. These people are used to the old, outdated version of you. Who you used to be. They stuck on you. They stuck on who you used to be, but are intrigued by who you are now. Okay? That's what I'm getting. And they trying to move to higher places with you. These same people that put you through spiritual warfare trying to move to higher places with you because they got some type of false entitlement here. They feel like they are entitled, okay? Trying to get the easy way out, okay? Without putting in the work. So they trying to move to higher places with you and they cannot come, okay? Attempting to do this and keep getting knocked down every single time. These people cannot believe you are getting so much public recognition here. You're in the spotlight, okay? You want social media with it. You have social media platforms. They don't like the fact that you're getting recognition and they are not. Okay, you don't even have to be on social media with it, but that's what I'm getting here. They don't like that. They don't like the fact that you're getting public recognition. Like people are gravitating towards you. They don't like that because people are not gravitating towards them. Okay? You put in the work. You work hard. Okay? You're self-made. You built yourself from the ground up or is building yourself from the ground up. Okay? You know you're going to have haters. But you have people who love you and they don't want people to love you because people don't love them. They don't even love themselves. Okay? These people, they replicate what they say in different ways, but they still be saying the same thing. That's the crazy thing. They'll repeat what they say in different ways, but still be saying the same thing. Everything that you expose these people, everything that you expose about these people, they will say that your person know or that they know. They want you to stop digging deeper to find evidence, okay? This is another tactic to silence you, okay? Because they want you to shut up. They don't want you to expose them for who they are, okay? So they will say that your person know or, you know, they already know or something like that. But it's not going to stop you from being in purpose, your higher purpose, okay? This is what you called to do. So it's like they want you to shut up. No, you're not shutting up. You're not shutting up. Okay? They continue to do the crimes, you will continue to expose them for who they are. And that's just what the fuck it is. Period, point blank. Even if the same old energy keep coming out. You know what I'm saying? You still continue to expose them for who they are because they still continue to run in this same old outdated cycle that they stuck in. And that's what they get. It's their karma. They did it to themselves. Because they choose to stay stuck in the past. They didn't want to let the situation go. They put you through spiritual warfare. We know it had to happen. Okay? But it's their fault. They got to blame themselves. You ain't the problem. They the problem. Then I heard somebody say, we know you're listening. It's like, duh. You know what I'm saying? Duh. These people are clout chasers who crave for attention in a very unhealthy way. Because these people need validation. They are invalid. They have no type of substance within, okay? So they do things for validation. And when they feel like they accomplished their little goal, okay, what they set off to do, it'll blow their heads up because they in their egos. So it make them feel good. It make them feel good to inflict torture, to cause pain. It make them feel real good. It blow their big ass heads up. Because they in their egos. They are the spirit of man. They're of the flesh. Like I said, they don't have no type of substance. They're invalid. They need that attention. So I get copycat energy here, okay? Side-eyeing you, trying to emulate everything you do. Everything. This main dark sinister witch and these other karmic women that she is working with. But the main dark sinister witch, this is the main witch that stole your identity, stole your inheritance, stole your money. Yeah, her. And she got these other karmic women working with her that she conjured. Through the seance. Okay? All right, and the karmic masculines is in on it as well, helping these karmic feminines. They going down the wrong path, emulating you, okay? Investing in trying to keep up with you. Wrong path. Wrong path. And they still doing it. Everything you do. You are unreachable. These people cannot reach you. That's the wrong path. There is no success in trying to emulate somebody else. You know what I'm saying? There's no success in that. They working hard in the shadow trying to emulate you because they want to be celebrated, but will not receive the celebration because you are about to be celebrated. Okay, your person gonna be throwing you a party. You about to get recognition. You about to get your flowers. And they panicking because they want to be the ones that get celebrated and they not going to be the ones that get celebrated. So they'll say something like, what I heard energetically is, she don't even party. Because they not going to get this celebration. So it's jealousy because it's not them. trying to keep up. The karmic female emulators will not receive credit for the work that they do. Instead, they will fall flat on their faces. I told y'all. They will not have no type of success because they constantly trying to emulate you. Trying to keep up with you. Investing in trying to keep up with you. So y'all, I started a new endeavor, right? That got to do with skincare, okay? Now, this is on my other channel, Home for Comfort. So go check out that channel. And these karmic women trying to do what I do because I'm into skincare. So they trying to emulate what I'm doing, okay? So I get a lot of my products from the Dollar Tree, right? And I make videos on it. And they trying to emulate me doing that. I'm into fashion. I seen energetically where a karmic woman or karmic women, okay? Because I heard about two voices was at the thrift store. Because I go thrifting. They going to the thrift store trying to emulate me when it comes to fashion. Emulating me when it comes to my cooking. Okay? Emulating me when it comes to my singing. Emulating me when it comes to my dancing. Now trying to emulate me when it comes to skincare. The newest endeavor. It's crazy. Then I heard a karmic woman in my energy say, I'm the one that bought the products. As far as the skincare. It's crazy. They trying to be just like you. That is a sickness. They are that obsessed. Like I said, this main dark sinister witch, man. Like I be saying in all my readings. And the crazy thing is I got the most ugliest vision of her. Trying to emulate me. As well as her these other karmic women that is working with her. The most ugly vision of her, yo. She looked like the beast from Beauty and the Beast. That's how her face looked. Because she ugly in the inside. She's ugly. And she trying to be me. Trying to be us. That's a sickness. These people want your birthright so bad. Trying to do anything to get your birthright. They expect some type of outcome that they not going to get. But stealing your birthright. Because they want your destiny. They want a destiny swap with you. Trying to emulate you to destiny swap with you. That's a sickness. They're not going to do that with royalty, though. They're not going to do that. They're not going to be successful with that. They're going to fall flat on their faces, just like I said. Fall flat on their fucking faces. Okay? Karmic women think you're trying to take her title. Okay? They don't have no title. All they are karmic. That's it. It's no title. I mean, if they want to wear this title, because that's the only title that they have is karmic, unhealed, broken. You don't have the same title as these people. They just karmic. Dark Sinister Witch plus crew. Karmic women is caught up in the illusion of fighting for a man that they don't have. Your person you're connected to. Caught up in the illusion. That's the reason why this karmic woman think you're trying to take her title. Y'all don't have a title. You're karmic. I mean, if you want to wear that, by all means, go ahead. You don't have a title. The fuck? Oh. Competition. They cannot compete where they don't compare, man. Competition. Women think you are competing with them for your person. They competing with themselves. It's them versus them. It's not them versus you. Because they trying to break their necks to keep up with you. And they can't. They gonna fall right on their faces every single time. You're not their competition. They battling with self in the spirit of man because they just of the flesh. It don't have nothing to do with you. You don't have to compete you don't have to compete for your person because you already have your person. It's destined. It's destined. So competition where? They steady trying to compete with you and you ain't paying these people no mind. You just doing what you do. You being in purpose, your higher purpose. Where's the competition? They look stupid doing it. But then when you tell them the truth, they feel like you throwing shade. You telling them the truth. They don't like what you saying out your mouth. But that shit don't matter. They gonna hear it. Because you are a truth exposer. You speak truth. The fuck? Don't nobody care. Who's involved? A blind Caucasian woman. Okay, for me, I get my person's baby mother, baby mama. And there's also some other karmic blind Caucasian women as well. My ex co-workers. So you could have some ex co-workers in your energies in your energy or, co-workers that you are working with. Okay. I also get my mother that's in secret competition with me. Okay. So your mother could be in secret competition with you. It don't even have to be a mother. It could be a cousin. It could be an aunt. Whatever the situation may be. Yeah. Of course, the dark main sinister witch that's been emulating us, who stole our freaking identity. Yeah, she wanted me to have teeth erosion because that's what she had. Okay? Also, people from your high school days, your past that you know, okay? You have enemies from your past that you weren't aware of. I'm getting high school days. Okay? What I tell y'all, jealous co-workers here. I pick up on about 2. It's about 2 or 3. Jealous co-workers here. The main ones. These are the blondes. These blonde Caucasian women. But they my ex co-workers. Okay? They could be your present co-workers. Okay? But for me, it's my ex co-workers. Jealous co-workers. 2 different females. Karmic females here. And by the way, some of these karmic females in your energy, okay, some of them actually want your person that you're connected to, and some of them just want your spot. They just want your position, okay? So some of them want your person you're connected to, and they want your spot and your position, okay? They want your birthright. And then you have some of them who just want your fucking spot, your position. That's what I'm getting from my high school days. This black karmic female actually is 2 from 2 different high schools that I went to. That's what I pick up on. Two black karmic females who want my position. I'm getting that they just want my position. They want my spot. Jealous because I'm in the spotlight. Okay? They don't want my man. You know, because we about to manifest into union here. Okay? Very soon. You and your person already together energetically and about to manifest in the physical. Yeah. These two black karmic females that I went to high school with, two different high schools. Yeah, they just want my spot. They want my position. Because one of them claimed that, yeah, I just don't, you know, one of them claimed that she don't want my man. She just want my spot. She didn't say she want my spot, but I can pick up on that energy. She jealous. Because I'm shining. Yeah, enemies of the past. She just want my spot. And I heard her all the time in my energy telling me some girl. I don't do things to make these people comfortable. I must say that over and over and over again. I don't give a fuck what they don't like about me. Okay? I don't give a fuck. I'm not here to bring them comfort at all, to make them comfortable. But yeah, I also get this uncle business owner here, my person's uncle, who owns this family business that my person's family work under. They work within this family business. It is a family business. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So my person's karmic uncle is the owner of it. Also, my person's dad, my person's karmic dad who plays both sides. He can't be trusted. He is a snake just like all these other karmics. They are snakes. They are in this snaking energy. They play both sides. Okay? Because I used to work under this family business, but I don't know more. I left. Okay? So yes, I was working with my twin under this family business. But the shit too corrupt for me. I had to leave. Actually, they work bullied me to leave. Okay? That's what they did. But it was the best thing that ever happened in my life. Because that's what put me in my higher purpose. So I'm actually proud of where I am today. And I'm going to give myself a pat on the back because you just got to celebrate yourself. You know what I'm saying? You just got to celebrate yourself. Celebrate your accomplishments. But yeah, so I used to work at this job. I used to work at this family business. Work for this family business, okay? And my twin still worked there, okay? So at my twin's job, the people that surround your person, which is my twin, are my twin's enemies. Yeah, these co-workers, associates, family members, and ex-situationships. The ex-situationships don't work at the job with my twin, but yeah. That main dark sinister witch, my person's ex-wife, as well as my person's baby mama, okay? One of them blind Caucasian women. Yeah. Yep. So I get Flowers Bread Company here. Or somebody want to give you flowers. But I'm picking up on this bread company here, okay? So my father is definitely involved here. Okay. This is where he work or used to work. Double confirmation. Papa was a Rolling Stone. So my father was a Rolling Stone. Okay. So excuse me. These karmic women be going to the woods, okay? They be going to the woods during a new or full moon, performing these rituals, okay? It doesn't have to be just during a new or full moon, but that's what I'm picking up, because that's when the moon's illumination is the strongest when it comes to spell work, okay? So like I said, going in the woods, doing these new moon, full moon rituals. One of them is love spells. Okay? Karmic women are doing love spells to keep this masculine, but it is backfiring. It's not working. It was working in the beginning, but it's backfiring. See, these people abuse spell work. That's what they do. Abuse spell work. That's why everything that they continue to do will backfire. Everything that they do and continue to do will backfire. Okay? And they feel like you have some nerve. No, they have the nerve. And pointing the finger at you. Women blame you for letting this masculine leave. No, it's not your fault. They're the problem. They're karmic. They're toxic. They're unhealed. So they stay deflecting. What did I tell y'all? Pointing the finger at you, that's deflecting. Trying to make it seem like you're the problem and you're not the problem. They have a personal problem. The problem is not you. The problem is them. That's what it is. Let's keep it 100. But of course they don't want to see this, but that's what it is. That's all right. They ain't got to see it. But they will suffer the consequences to their actions, though. See, they want your person you connected to in this undecisive energy. He don't want to be a better man. He just want to stand in between. So you got to have discernment here. This could be your person, but for what I'm getting, it's not my person. Okay? So the song message I get from this is Coco Jones. Here we go. They want my person to stay in this undecisive energy. Our person. Okay? Talking about he want to love someone else and he don't want to love someone else. Okay? He don't want to love someone else. Talking about something, you got a nerve. No, they got the nerve. They got the nerve. Steady saying that. Steady saying that shit, man. That shit crazy. See, women hope that this masculine leave you because he have left them. So when your person come towards you, when y'all manifest in the physical, they hoping and praying that your person leave you. Okay, because your person left them. Your person had to leave them behind. They're karmic. They are toxic, man. They love their mother wounds. They dealing with childhood traumas. And they don't do nothing but trauma bond. That's all they do. They want it to happen to you, but it's not going to happen to you. It's not. It's not. They hope you get played because they feel like they've been played. These people hope that this person that is coming towards you play you. They want you to feel how they feel. Like experience a loss. Okay? They hope that your person break your heart because they going through heartbreak, but they feel like it's love, like their heart's been broken, but it's not love, it's lust. Okay? They just want to continue to use your person. And it's not only on your person end, it's on your end as well. Okay? You got karmic masculines. That hope that your person break your heart. Yo, it's crazy. Or vice versa, you know? No rush, she's stupid. That's what a karmic female say to my energy. So women trying to convince this masculine to not come towards you. They can't convince your person not to come towards you. And y'all gonna manifest in the physical when the time is right. Okay, so they not stopping nothing at all. And it's finances. Finances is what's keeping you and your person separated at this time. So it's not these karmics, and they ain't trying to convince your person not to come towards you because your person wants you and your person gonna come towards you anyways. That's what they don't realize. See, they want so much control that they don't even have the control. They lost control. They ain't convincing your person not to come towards you. It's because finances, and I know they know that. That's why they coming after your finances that they owe you. That windfall of money, that big bag of money you supposed to be getting, that you will be receiving. Yeah. Because you're going to be a millionaire, billionaire, or trillionaire. Yeah. Trying to come after your money. See, your person don't want to lose you. This masculine is still holding on to your energy that do not want to let you go. And it's not going to let you go. So what they are saying, it doesn't even matter. They can't convince your person not to come towards you because it's going to happen anyway. Your person is going to come towards you. Once you receive that money, that big windfall of money, and your person is going to give you your inheritance. A new home, a new car, lots of land. Yeah. So they ain't stopping nothing. It's your birthright. It's all a part of your destiny. Karmic women feel like you messed up her game when it comes to your person. Like she's supposed to come in and just swoop your person up from you. No. Yeah, it wasn't as easy as she thought. Yeah. Karmic women attempting to show you how to run your household. Trying to show you how to run your house. Trying to show the divine feminine how to run the divine feminine's household. When the divine feminine come together in union with her divine masculine, make it make sense. Something karmic as fuck that is unhealed, that is broken, trying to show the divine, the feminine, how to run the divine feminine's household. Women who are broken, they're in their mother wombs. They're dealing with childhood traumas. Who is of the flesh. Trying to show the divine feminine how to run the divine feminine's household. That don't even make sense. I had to keep repeating that because it don't make sense. It don't make sense. It don't make no type of sense. That's crazy. Women questioning a masculine, why do he want to marry you? They questioning your person, why? And still questioning your person, why? Why? What is it about her? She's really high level. She has a higher mind. The same old thing over and over and over again. The same old thing. Keep repeating the same old thing over and over again. Over and over again. Because it's all in their heads. They're all in their minds. Because they stuck in their mind. Because they choose to be stuck in the past. Over explaining to your person who is not trying to hear their explanations. This is why you should be with us. Why don't you sign our karmic contract? This is why, because she have a higher mind. She's a seer. I don't know why he want to marry her, because she's a seer. She has an old soul. She's high level. She's sacred. Everything in the book, the same old thing over and over and over again. They be like, come on, because you have a higher mind. And they ain't being funny, but that's really what they saying, though. It is funny, though. It's funny. Because they keep repeating the same thing over and over again. What's funny is that they choose to stay in an old, outdated cycle when they had the opportunity to let the shit go. They've been carrying on this same old cycle from lifetime to lifetime, to the next lifetime, to the next lifetime. The same cycle. That's what's funny about it. Because they caught up in the illusion and thinking that they're going to take our birthright. That they're going to destiny swap with us to take our birthright. That's an illusion. And like I said, they've been doing this for many lifetimes. And they don't want to accept what's ours is ours. What's ours is not theirs. They think this is owed to them. These are criminals who be breaking spiritual laws, who think that it's owed to them because they have a false sense of entitlement, and it's not owed to them. That's what's funny about it. That's the funny part. See, you about to be a bonus parent, okay? So your person have a child or children, okay? Your person wants you to be the mother or father of their child, okay? Or children here. See, these people don't want you to have a new beginning here. A woman said, look at you trying to unlock this new chapter in life, but you will have this new beginning. Okay, it's not what they want. It's what you want, what's going to happen for you. Okay? And your person is trying to manifest you here. Okay, y'all already together energetically, like I said. Spiritually, y'all already together. Okay? Already. Spiritually, y'all will be manifesting physically. Okay, so this will come too here. Okay, your person used third-party energies to relate messages to you. I'm getting it's probably because your person's scared of you, scared of what you know. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Or these third-party energies just want to have some type of relevance where they are not relevant at. Okay, they don't have no type of relevance in your life. They're irrelevant. Okay, I'm also getting that as well. They targeting what your person love about you through words and voodoo. Okay, so whatever your person love about you, they target it through words and voodoo. All right. Yeah, because you are the embodiment of love here. Divine love at that. Okay? The embodiment of divine love. You are resourceful. You know how to utilize your resources. Even if you have little resources, you know how to utilize your resources. You know how to take your resources and stretch your resources. You know how to use your resources in multiple ways. Okay, that's what I'm getting. See, your person want an unlimited love. Your person don't want no limit to y'all's love here. And these people feel like you got your person whipped. And y'all will be coming together in marriage. So it's definitely over a marriage here. Union. Yeah, this power couple here. This power couple. Yeah. Third party situationships came between you and your person for many lifetimes. They even try to manipulate the occurrence of twin flame reunions here. Trying to play God in your energy. Like they gonna tell you when it's gonna happen. They can't tell you when it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen when it happens. They don't even know when it's gonna happen. Okay? They even lied by pretending that they won a court case pertaining to your person. Okay? This is what I get. So this may or may not resonate with you, but this is what I get. Yeah, they lied. That they won a court case, pretending that they won a court case pertaining to my person. Okay? Yeah, they caught up in their own web that they are trying to create for you. And they are panicking. Yes. That's why they are in despair. They panicking over this power couple here that will be coming together in union here with marriage. Yeah. They panicking about it. They in despair about it. Okay? And they are facing karma. Because they want to be celebrated and they are not going to be celebrated. What did I tell y'all? They want to be included. They want to be celebrated. He's throwing a party. We might get a sip. So they want a sip of alcohol. They want to be included because they want to be celebrated here. I get Florida. Okay? I heard somebody talking about some girl. I told y'all it's that daggone black karmic female that I went to high school with. It's two of them, like I said. She steady keep telling me some girl. I heard her energetically. She don't like what I'm saying, but I don't give a fuck. I don't give a flying fuck. That's the thing about me. I don't give a fuck if these people like what I'm saying or not. I'm going to keep speaking, and I ain't walking on no eggshells for nobody. Nobody. That's the thing about me. I don't give a fuck. These people lack common sense. Wandering minds always assume because they can't figure you out. So they pass judgment on you. They always judging you. They always criticizing you. They always assuming about you because they can't figure you out. Period. Okay? You a spiritual being having a human experience here. Yeah, they see you as an alien in which you are because you're not from here. You are a spiritual being having a human experience. Beware of the tactics that they use to try to stray you away from your victory. They attack what you do for work. That cause, whatever you do for work, you're using your mind, you're using your creativity, you're using your voice. And they are attacking it. They're attacking what you do for work. Trying to create blockages so you can remain stagnant. Trying to destroy you. You on social media. You have social media platforms, they want you offline. Okay? Because they don't want you to be loved. They don't like the fact that you're getting recognition. They don't like the fact that you're in the public eye. And they feel like you shouldn't because you're sacred, which don't even make sense. Because you're sacred, because you're high level, because you have a higher mind, because you have an old soul. It's like you don't fit into our world. We didn't come here to fit into their world. We came here because we have a mission or missions. Okay? We got to raise the consciousness of the planet, trying to help people to ascend. Okay? We're the light bringers. We carry the torch for our bloodlines. We have been chosen by our ancestors to do different, to make a difference. Okay? Yeah, attacking what you do for work. You probably experiencing this. This may or may not resonate with you, but this is what I get. Messing up or deleting videos in your phone. You are recording. So if you on social media platform, if you on social media and you have social media platforms, okay, and you go back and look at your videos and you notice that your videos are messed up, it's these people. Okay, like me, I experienced that, and I also experienced, me being in the middle of recording and they will cut my video off. That's them people, because they hack into your phone in order to do this. Okay, that's what they do. All right, they have unreleased emotions that causes internal blockages here. These people need to just let you be great. They can't let you be great. Okay, that's why they attacking your social media platforms, attacking what you do for work. Yeah, because it's hard for them to just let you be great. It bothers them. It's bothersome to them. Okay, but that's too damn bad. Okay, corrupt people will use tarot readers to bully other tarot readers, so they will get tarot readers to bully other tarot readers. Okay, that's what I experience. I get rusty, let's hear it spirit. Okay, so this dark sinister witch conjured that tarot reader to try to bully me. All tarot readers are not true tarot readers. They are not honest tarot readers. Okay? Gotta keep that in mind. Okay? See, these people want me to have oral problems, two-faced mouth bleeds, because they want to silence me. So this may or may not resonate with you, but this is what I get. I felt my teeth hurting a little bit. It's these people. Okay, trying to cause me to have oral problems, or my tongue. Okay, they want to cut your tongue, slice up your tongue to silence you. Okay, that's what I experienced as well, dragging a voodoo pen against my tongue. If it ain't a voodoo pen, it's a knife, because they want to silence you. If that part resonate with you, but that's what I get. Okay, they wish you bad health. They want you to have bad health so you can be finito, done, taken out of here, because they want you to be sacrificed. Okay? If they don't sacrifice you, they want you to sacrifice yourself through your bad health. Okay? So you really got to watch your diet, because they targeting your diet. Okay? Drugging you every day of the week. People be drugging you every day of the week. They said they going to get rid of the drugs. It was a karmic female that I heard say this. That's been drugging me every day of the week. Yeah. That may or may not resonate with you, but this is what I get. Okay, causing distortion here. Trying to make it seem like you crazy, like you don't know what you talking about. Okay, being within your higher purpose. Okay, trying to put you under the influence here. Actually, been putting you under the influence here, but you've been pushing through it by drugging you every day of the week. Like I said, that may or may not pertain to you. Okay, they want you to be an alcoholic because they're alcoholics. So they definitely want you to be under the influence. They don't want you to have a clear view, okay? They want your intuition to be thrown off because you're highly intuitive here. Highly intuitive. They want your intuition to be thrown off, okay? So, yeah, they coming for your spiritual gifts here. Trying to distort your spiritual gifts. That's what I'm getting with distortion. Okay? Trying to distort you. They trying to distort your spiritual gifts through drugs and alcohol, because they claim that you're psycho when they are the psycho ones. So these people see you as insane, but you're really sane. They are the insane ones. Okay? But the thing is, I actually heard them say, you're very sane, but it's like they don't want to accept the fact that we sane. Okay, they want to make it seem like we are the insane ones when they're the insane ones and we're sane. Okay, so they projecting. They the ones that's psycho. Okay, see us as crazy when we're not the crazy ones. Even said that we need to get baptized here. If this resonate with you, but this is what I get. There you go. Because the writing is light. Okay, also doing freezer spells here. If you notice your body temperature is being like manipulated, it's these people doing freezer spells. 1 minute you're hot, 1 minute you're cold. If you know it's not due to like menopause or something, if you a divine feminine, yeah, they definitely doing freezer spells. Use freezer spells to try to protect themselves from you because they're scared of you. Okay, that's what I'm also picking up on. But whatever spell or protection that they doing is not going to protect them from the karma that they are facing or will be facing. Okay, for me, I'm getting they are facing this karma. It's not going to protect them. Them trying to protect themselves from you is not going to stop them from experiencing karma, because what's coming for their ass is going to be coming for their ass anyway. It don't matter what type of spell work that they do. That's just what it is. So it's not going to protect them. I get the Bronx here. You could be from the Bronx, okay? Somebody in your energy from the Bronx. Some people in your energy from the Bronx. Something happened in the Bronx. Something is about to happen in the Bronx. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Also, bicycle, okay? You could own and ride a bicycle. Somebody in your energy own or ride a bicycle. Some people in your energy own or ride a bicycle here, okay? See, your enemies use music to manipulate you. Okay, so keep in mind of that. They use music to manipulate you, trying to get their little message out to you through music. Okay, so pay attention to the music that they sing you telepathically. Okay, because it's really bullshit. Some of it is bullshit. Some of it is actually the truth. Okay. You're powerful, trying to put fear in you by sending airplanes your way because they are in fear. Okay? So every time I speak some type of truth, I'm not going to say every time, but sometimes when I speak some type of truth, you know, they'll try to send airplanes my way to try to have me in some type of fear. They'll do this because they're trying to silence you. They want you to shut up. That's still a part of that, you know, because they want you to shut up. They don't want you to utilize your voice to expose them, okay? That's what it really is, okay? So they're trying to put some type of fear in you, but you're protected from this. You ain't got to worry about this. These people within this spirit of man, that's what they operate in. They operate in fear, okay? But trying to make it seem like they not scared. They are indeed scared. They are indeed fearful, okay? So that's definitely what I get from that. Yeah, these people breaking spiritual laws by committing crimes. That's the problem. They're criminals, okay? Using this family's business. I told y'all my person's family business will put on a family shirt They're using the family's name to cover up crimes that they are committing. I get fraud here. I get fraud. See, these people falsify documents here. Falsify documents. Okay? Marking territory and cobwebs. They trying to keep you trapped in the matrix with cobwebs here and marking your territory that is not theirs. Grand larceny. Like I said in my prior videos, make sure you cover your home in protection, okay? Because they think what's yours is theirs. Your home, your current place of residency, they think is theirs. It's not theirs, okay? It's not theirs, so cover your home in protection. Call your home back. And I hear them say, your person going to get you another home. I don't give a fuck. Well, I'm currently residing. This is my shit. This is mine, not y'all's. So they will raid your home and mark their territory because they think what's yours is theirs. Everything that you own, they think that is theirs. That's why if you know you had bounced from place to place to place, it's due to these people. They want you to be unstable. They want to break your foundation because they don't have no type of stability. Physically, spiritually, emotionally, and mentally. So they don't want you to be stable. That's why you've been experiencing homelessness. It's these people. They don't own nothing. What's yours is yours. Trying to keep you stuck and stagnant in the matrix with cobwebs here. Marking your home because they want you to be stuck and stagnant in the matrix. Marking your home that's not theirs. Your place of residency. They tamper and steal personal items from your home. Raiding your home, tampering and stealing personal items from your home. Helping themselves, basically. Allowing people to help themselves in your home. They've been asking people what they want. Insurance, food, etc., etc. Taking from you energetically. But then gonna call me the hoe. No, you the fucking hoe. Cause you calling them out on their shit. That's what it is. You know exactly what they doing. And they living through you. And wanna do this. Trying to emulate you, but want to do this. Want to be like you, but want to do this. Dragging you in the spirit realm and doing this. Come on now, make it make sense. Someone was shot and the family was spared. They want you crucified, but what they want for you, what is going to be for them? You're not going to be crucified because all of it's going to backfire because they going to be the divine's crucifixion, the divine sacrifice. I get cancer here, or they want you to have cancer. What they want for you, what is going to be for them? You're not going to have no cancer. They disrespecting you by crossing your boundaries. These people don't have no type of respect. They touching you sexually with sexual assault here. Perverted, keep touching you sexually. Even insulting your womanhood or manhood here. Because they see you as a freak. Okay? Karmic man said, I wouldn't sell you like that. So they see you as a whore, as a prostitute. They used to the old, outdated version of you. I'm telling you. Okay? You get out of one situationship, you go into another situationship, to another situationship, to another situationship. That's what they used to from you. Okay? You healed that. You're not in that energy no more. They used to you moving like that from one situationship to another situationship. Okay? Being a whore, being a slut, being a prostitute. That's what they used to. That's not who you are anymore. That's why they calling you whore. You're not the whore. They are in that whoring energy. These karmic women, they are in that whoring energy. These bitches. Yeah. Want you to be with a thug. When you was unhealed, you was probably into thugs. Okay? Or you probably wasn't. Okay? Divine Feminine, these people wait for your misses so they can target you emotionally during your most vulnerable state, your light, your cycle. Okay? They sit around and wait for it. They plotting and planning on it, doing the same thing. Doing the same old thing, doing blood rituals. There are people that want you to get out of your creative energy because they want to use it for themselves, for their own wants and needs. That's how they emulate you. Trying to emulate you, but they can't be you. It will get exposed. That's why this dark, sinister witch, this main witch, is being exposed. Because she stole your identity. And that's fraud. That's fraud. And what she been doing in the dark is coming to the light because you exposing her. So yeah, they want you to get out of your creative energy so they can use it for their own wants and needs. That's not going to happen. They want your creative energy to be asleep, to be dormant. And for you to not utilize it, okay? Because you're using it for what you do for work, okay? You're using your creative energy for what you do for work, okay? Creativity can be healing. That's what I also get. It can be healing as well. Yeah, you're using your mind and your creativity for what you're doing for work. And they want it to be blocked for you so they can use it. Okay? So they can use it for their own wants and needs. And that's not going to happen. The divine see this, the higher up see this. The ones that's higher than you, the divine council, they see this. Okay? Trust me, whatever you're not seeing, they seeing it. Okay? Yeah. Balance is operating them all with no blockages. All of your energy vortexes, all of your chakras. Yeah. Yeah, they trying to target your self-esteem. Your solar plexus here, they want you to have low self-esteem, and they trying to target your low self-esteem so it can affect what you do for work. Okay, that's what I'm getting. So it can affect what you do for work, so you won't have no type of confidence. They don't want you to have high confidence. They trying to bring you back down on their level in that karmic energy. Because when you were karmic, okay, you had low self-esteem. But now that you broke generational curses, or you are breaking generational curses, okay, and you know who you are, you know thyself, okay? You have high self-esteem now. Okay? You're very confident. And these people trying to bring you back down by targeting your self-esteem. Running this paper trail here. They don't have nothing on you. They're trying to run the paper trail on you. And they don't have nothing on you. Trying to get trying to get this evidence that they don't have, okay? All they know is about who you used to be, old things about yourself, okay? So yeah, running this paper trail here, trying to do this little karmic investigation that they are not going to accomplish with doing because they don't have shit on you. That's the thing. They don't have nothing on you. You have all the evidence. I get robbers here. We taking every ounce of money. Okay, they've been taking from your light energy. Taking every ounce of money. Rob $90,000 out of your bank account. All right, already claiming your windfall of money that's supposed to be coming towards you, which they are not going to get. Okay, doing money rituals obsessively, trying to call dibs on your settlement money that they have to pay back to you, that they owe, and they will pay you the fuck back. Okay, so they trapped in another illusion because like I said, they feel like they entitled to your money. They not gonna get your money. Okay, access denied, so they can keep sitting here trying to claim they dibs over your money that they ain't gonna get at all. Not 2 cents of it. Not even a penny. They're not gonna get a drop of it. Okay? Not even a drop. They wanted you to suffer a loss here. You have balance between the spiritual and material world, and they tried to force you to let go of the material. Okay, they wanted you to suffer a loss because they are suffering a loss, or they will be suffering a loss. But what I get is that they are suffering a loss here. Okay, that's what I get. So they tried to make you get rid of the material, like let go of the material, because they got to let go of the material. They losing everything, or they will be losing everything. But in my energy, I definitely know, in my situation, I definitely know they losing everything. Okay, they spiritually, mentally, financially, and emotionally unstable. What did I tell y'all? They are unstable. Unstable. That's why they don't want you to be stable. Okay? Marking your territory. Got you bouncing from house to house because of these people. Dealing with homelessness. Okay? Taking from you financially. They do all these things because they are in poverty. They want you to be stuck in poverty. Okay? They've been living through you. Because you have a rich spirit, you're abundant and prosperous. They want you to be stuck in poverty here. That's why they want you homeless, because they're homeless. That's why they keep going from compound house to another compound house, but they ain't going to no other motherfucking compound houses because it stops now. You gonna stop it by exposing them for who they are. But yeah, they want you unstable. Trying to mark your territory, trying to mark your place of residency. Okay? Now somebody needs your help. I just need her help here. They need your help. Because they losing everything. Financially and materialistically, because what they have done to you and what they still doing to you. Yeah, that's a part of their karma. They've been taken from your light energy, taken from your bloodline. Okay? Stole your inheritance. First of all, stole your identity, stole your inheritance, stole your money. Yeah, it's going to be given back to you. You're going to get all of that back. Yes. They gonna be slaving at a job, working extra hard in poverty. And you gonna be living in luxury because you're privileged. But this is the energy they want you to be in. Hollering you need to get a job. That's what I heard energetically. Okay? You already within your higher purpose. They watching you and they know that, but they don't want to admit that. They don't want to admit that. Now somebody saying they surrender because they don't got time to hear it. Yeah, you exposing them. They ain't got time to hear it. Because they're being exposed. See, when you tell these people about themselves, they don't like that. They don't like to hear about themselves. That's the reason why they're trying to shut you up. They don't want you to expose them. They don't like hearing about themselves. They don't like to be reminded on who they are. They don't like that. They don't like to be reminded of the things that they continue to do in your energy, taking you through spiritual warfare. They don't like that remindance. That's the thing about it. Look, y'all, it's a ladybug on my screen. That's how you know luck is. That's how you know you're lucky. Confirmation. Luck is on your side. That ladybug just landed on my screen. It stayed up there for about 5 seconds and then it flew away. Luck is on your side. Closed heart here. They have closed hearts. That's why nothing is manifesting for them. I mean, look what they're doing. They have a closed heart. They black-hearted. They bitter-hearted. And that's the reason why they stuck in their minds. That's why nothing is moving for them. They had the chance to do right. They had the mercy. Okay? They had the mercy. They had the chance. If these people would have made a change, they would have been blessed. They would have been blessed. That's the thing. But they ain't want to make that change. Trust none of these people. Three Stooges. That's what I get. Three Stooges energy. Or dumb, and dumberer. Because that's what I also pick up. Yeah. They drag you through hell and back. You don't look like what you've been through here. Okay? They trying to pull this card here. These people trying to pretend like they don't know right from wrong. They know exactly what they have done and what they continue to do. They know exactly what they doing. Okay? These people lack common sense, but they know exactly what the fuck they doing. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. They trying to pull that card. Some psychos do that, okay? They'll sit there and commit crimes and then try to pretend like they innocent. They're not innocent. They're not innocent at all. They know exactly what they've been doing and what they continue to do. They can't pull that wool over our eyes. There are people walking away from your energy because you're very powerful. Now somebody kind of worried here. They are worried. They are going to be dropping like flies. So some of these people will be unalived. Because like I said, they will be the divine sacrifice. And they will be unalived. And some of these people are going to jail. Thank you for tapping into Evolving Nine Soul, y'all. And until next time, peace, and a peace. Bye.